Oh man, this game is so freaking cool. And I'm so freaking bad. Or at least I think I am. I've died like 50 times already. I guess that's the gimmick. I just wish it wasn't my gimmick.
Now for something completely different.
So Returnal, so far so good, and it works. You might hear that a couple times. But anyhow, welcome to my Test to 5 Returnal review. This is where I rate these 5 things to see if we have wasted our money. Now I usually like to have a lot of fun, but this time I try and be almost serious, or at least I don't bring my emotion into my decisions. Now, first off, Returnal is a third-person horror, action, adventure, platforming, mystery, shooter game with like a side-scrolling mechanics. When I say side-scrolling, what I mean is, as you kill enemies, you're going to fill up this bar right here. This is your adrenaline bar. Now with each adrenaline level, you're going to get an extra spirit bomb that just shoots out your guns homing. It's awesome. Plus you get better ammo efficiency, speed boost, better radar, a shield, and it even looks like extra damage. Like the more you kill, the deadlier the effect gets. But when you get hit, your adrenaline returns to 0. This is why I say it's kind of like a side scroller, because you don't want to get hit, not even once. Now they'll probably call this game an RPG because I don't know, they just like to call everything an RPG. But the way this game works is you're an astronaut following a signal from the White Wolf, White Ghost, Great White Hope. I can't remember. But you shouldn't be following this signal in the first place. Like, it clearly says, you know what? Never mind. You get hit by lightning, you crash. The next thing you know, you wake up with no weapon. Now, as you go through the level, you find dead versions of you. Now, you're gonna find out what's going on in a hurry because you're gonna die. It's unavoidable. Now, like in a team deathmatch, you'll be back in 5 seconds, but the next time, or the next cycle is what they're calling it, but the next time you go through the levels, they'll be completely different. Except for the danger. The danger is pretty consistent, it's always there. Now, every time you die, you're going to restart back at your ship, the map will reset, and you'll have just your pistol. Now throughout the levels, you're going to find upgrades for just about everything. Most things are going to be for your weapons and your suit. Now there are some interesting abilities or perks that you can find along the way, look like parasites. It's kind of cool. Now as you explore, you're going to rebuild the map. You're going to find secret rooms, chests, weapons, health, resources, laser rooms, teleport balls, and teleport plat rooms. Just a bunch of stuff to find. Now some of these suit upgrades and the secondary weapons options, those are permanent. Most permanent upgrades are story related, so you're gonna kind of have to go through the story. And speaking of the story, story looks dark in a dark jungle with dark enemies, dark plants. I'm pretty sure you're on a planet that has eternal night. It's still kind of shiny. Shiny might be the wrong word. There's no pop-ups. It looks really, really good. Now, instead of shiny, it looks, well, dark, gloomy, little scary, ominous, but it looks really good, like damn good. And it works. Did I mention that before? Now, when I'm looking at the level design, which is cool, almost unique, I think I've seen this one spot before, but I can see some backtracking involved with the levels once I get more movement abilities. Now, even though the levels are randomized, I kind of see some things that look familiar to me, and I'm definitely not trashing this, but for a full price game, this might not be a full size game, or at least as huge in actual scale that we were expecting. Now, I'm not even sure that's a problem. If you do this mix-up thing, if it's done correctly, it'll work. And did I mention this game works? Now, as for my official test of 5, story, I technically haven't finished it yet, so I can't say for 100%, but I'm invested and curious about what's going to happen, so that's a good thing. That's a rare thing. Graphics, shiny, well, you know what I mean. Price, now as I said, this is a full price game. Here in Canada, it's $10 more than full price. There's no DLCs, no music, no extra anything. It's just $10 more. It's not cool. Whatever. Fun. Technically, fun is subjective. When I say anyone can have fun doing anything. When I say fun, I really mean content. Is there enough fun for you to be having fun 3 weeks later? And you're not done with this thing in 3 hours. And, yep, it's fun. It's not too hard to enjoy, but still challenging. Overall, fun. Now, last category, does it work? This is the simplest one there is. Like, does it work? And yes, it works. Sorry. Got a little excited there. It's just, I've been traumatized. But anyhow, 4 out of 5 is not bad at all. You could say I'm being picky about the price, but that's just how I feel. You could always disagree. That's completely up to you. Personally, sometimes I feel like I can be a little bit too easy to please, but not too easy to satisfy. Just because I play with a bag of shit doesn't mean I'm not aware I'm playing with a bag of shit. Well, not actual shit. I mean like these. What? They were fun. But anyhow, this is my test of 5. This is how I feel. You can let me know how you feel about the game. And if you don't want to miss any more of my opinions, decisions, stupidity, whatever, then join the team of killers. Become a killer of teams. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments. Make sure to keep it easy. And remember, just keep gaming.
Completely different.